Hello, and welcome again to the Banner Saga. Last we'd left off, Alette and her party were traveling deep into the forest and fighting off more and more of the Horseborn. And we have made it to this quaint little village here in what is being considered a magical forest, which Sorry, I have way too much fantasy stuff. Going into a Fey-touched land does not sound like a good idea, especially not when it sounds like everything that they've been mentioning, all of the old wood, is very Fey. Vast wood frequented by kings and important chieftains because of the excellent quality of the animals that can be found here. It was early on protected by the kings of men, so that permission must be granted to hunt here, and no man would be allowed to cut down the ancient trees. Despite this, poaching is no uncommon activity here. Okay, so that doesn't make it sound as... That description doesn't make it sound as bad. When we were in Lundar, the, well, de facto chief in charge made it sound a lot more Fey-touched. And here we are in Ettingbecker. Old fables say this small wooded village formed when one of the kings of men sat on a log here after a long day of hunting in the old wood. The king demanded a feast in the open woods that night, so eager was he to partake of his hunting prizes. The festivities were so grand that the next morning they decided to stay and build a town on the very spot. True or not, the name stands. So that is where we are. From what I understand of it, we are passing through the old wood, and we're going to be making our way up to Arbarang here. Which means we'll have to be taking this path, past Tolier probably. I don't know if we'll actually make a jaunt through Tolier or just go across the Hunter's Bridge and then the field gate to Arbarang. But we shall see. Without further ado, let's be on our way. Where is leave? There we are. So leave Ettingbecker. Which, from the sounds of it, I didn't even have to go to in the first place. I could have skipped. What do we have here? Looks like another village. You notice the colored specks in the air are especially thick in this area when the caravan ahead of you suddenly stops. They are watching a man who is staring at a flower and crying. "It's just so perfect," he says. "I paint and carve runes, but this flower is what I've waited for all my life. My whole life." Spectators are nodding with tears in their eyes. Keep moving. This is Faye. "But my life is in this flower," the man says. The others are crying loudly now. Hakon walks by, takes in the scene, and shakes his head before walking off. Fine, but we're leaving, you say. Several people stay behind with the man, but the others pull themselves away and rejoin the caravan. You're not sure what to make of the whole situation. Fae magic. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was just recently watching a segment talking about the Odyssey and the sirens and, mystical things like that. Maybe that's why I'm so paranoid about this stuff. See, it looks like there's a camp here. But we just went through Ettingbecker, and that was the only place that was actually a city. Is this another... You duck under more branches and suddenly find yourself in the clearing of a proper village. The few people you see tend to scatter as you approach, and only the water and birds make any noise. Finally, a man approaches in robes so badly torn it borders on embarrassing. His arms are covered in scratches, which are freely bleeding. And he looks like... I wish I could remember that actor's name. "Welcome, friends. We don't get many visitors here, but welcome. Welcome." I'll have to leave a link to it in the description, but he plays the villain, I think, in Doctor Strange, and I want to say he was also Erzo, I think, in Rogue One. I think so. Well, I'll have to look it up. Is everything all right here? Yes, everything is fine. Why do I have a feeling you're lying? An awkward silence hangs in the air. Fine, I'll say it. You look like you fought a bear and lost. Oh, do you normally insult those who offer you a place to rest? He didn't mean to be rude, but your clothes are torn and you are bleeding. Daily chores. The woods keep us busy and are unforgiving if you're not paying attention. So it was a beast. Brambles. Ivor gives you a skeptical look, but says nothing. Yeah, those don't look like bramble marks to me, but... Please, make yourselves at home. We have good food and strong drink. Enough for everyone. The man begins walking away. Wait, what's your name? He smiles again. We have no names here. We simply are. With that, he shuffles away around a building. I don't like it. Like I said, I'm nervous about that. I want to leave immediately. But let's check out the market. So, studded pommel, heavy pommel adds a little weight. I think I've seen that one a few times before. The blackfish. A stone resembles a stone resemblance of the elusive native of the vast. It even smells like the sea. +1 move, +5 break, -5 strength attack. I can see where that'd be useful. Mender's Fib. A kit of etched bone needles guaranteed to improve and repair what you wear. +3 armor talent ranks, +1 strength talent rank, +1 EXE talent rank. I have no idea what that is. Hope of the Gods. I know I've seen that one, as with the Spodreki beer. The umlaut, I think, makes it sound like that. No, I'm skedaddling. Screw this. Gone. Not staying a night. I would rather camp out somewhere else. That creeps me out. Again, it might just be because I've been listening to lots of talk about mythology lately and all the crazy things that can happen with it, but... Nope. Words. English is hard. Peculiarities are no stranger in the old wood, but the discovery of a blue-tinged campfire in the distance creates quite a stir among the clansmen. The Varl ignore it completely, but fighters and families alike want a closer look. Again, Fey magics. No. Yrsa, have you seen anything like this? The archer's eyes are wide and they dart around to various branches in the trees. Maybe, she says, best to move along. Yep. Call everyone back. No telling who or what's out there, you say. Let's stay together and keep moving. By the looks on their faces, you clearly dashed a few dreams, but the clansmen all return. Yes! Let's not mess around with the Fey magics. Especially if the witch is telling us to run away. If the witch, Yrsa, is saying, no. The previous strange village has everyone on edge. Frequent backward glances to see if the caravan is being followed results in a lack of attention to what is ahead. A brief rustle of leaves and the sounds of saplings cracking are the only warnings before the bears and their Kragsmen masters attack. Yay! Bear. Well, I'm just hoping that these bears are as easy to take out as they were before. Okay. I don't think I can actually promote anyone at this point. Yeah, you take 21 to promote. You take 13. I just can't promote anyone, sadly. Let's keep this lineup. It worked pretty good last time. More Kragsmen! How many bears are they bringing with them this time? And I do apologize for all the sniffling that you're hearing. On top of being in Hell Week for an opera production, I also got sick. So, joy of joys for that. Okay. Shield wall. Run through, I know that. The bear. Maul divides damage between strength and armor on up to 3 adjacent targets in front of the bear. And the bear's thick hide makes it so you have to break their armor first. Or just do enough damage to kill them outright. Axe Storm. Ooh, he's got Ollie's ability. Slag and Burn. Rain of Arrows. And Rain of Arrows. I don't like you. I want to kill you and you. And you. Okay. I don't like those bears. You've got... No, crap, that's one of the other ones. I'm thinking of the other Horseborn that I fought. They had that nasty ability that impairs your movement. Over here. Wait. Them to us. Yeah, no, I don't want you trampling him. Beat him and then run back. Smack at the bear. Oh, dang, you move fast. It won't kill it, but I can eat up all that armor and do some damage. The shell must pay. My turn. Holy! Okay, I'm perfectly fine with the lucky shots. I am more than okay with that. Bring it down. You're gonna run up and beat on him. Yep. But you can hit through. Dude, kill it. Take it out. One bear down. Doing that. Break your armor. You move forward. Oh, that's right, you're an axe thrower. Robust. That's awesome. Yes, you hit me, and I just resist. I say that's cute. Back. I like doing that. Or I can do Tempest and do bonus damage. Let's do that. More damage, more better. I can hit the bear from here? Let's critical it. That's funny. It ended up hitting its ally. It didn't do anything to both of them, but it hit its ally as well. Looks like that would have actually been a better tactic if it moved over to here instead of him. Beat on this guy. Are you the one that had mule kick? No. Yeah, you had. Dang it. I should have run around and kicked him through it. Yep. Let's just drop him. Yep, he's gonna go right for Alette. Ow! Ability, you're rambling. Charging any straight damage. Break that armor. Smash. That falls. Yeah, and she's gonna take Alette out. Dang it. That ability. Yeah, it's only 1 strength damage. You know what? The bear's almost dead. I'm not worried about that. I want Tempest from there. Wham! Have him run this way, so that later he can try and run up to her. Oh, never mind, she's gonna run up to him. Okay. That happened. Pull him. This way I've got 2 opponents that are practically dead. I don't understand this bear. The actions of this bear confuse me. Confusing bear. That's actually annoying. Well, in response, I'm just going to one-shot your archer. And now the rest of you are so weak that good luck doing anything to me. Just stab a bear. And spear ninja. Foolish Kragsmen and your bears. And 2 injured. Alette and Roech. Ten renown! Aha! A wounded Kragsman pushes himself back against the base of a tree, looking like a cornered beast as you approach. We was just trying to feed ourselves, he says. Bogs are all cracked and drained. Man can't find a new place to live without... He lunges for you with a crude blade, but Oddlife pierces him with an arrow and Ivar finishes him with a quick swing of his axe. You thank them, and everyone moves on. Yeah, guess what? We're in the same situation.
Geirraður's Godstone is in the shadows ahead. His guidance would be a welcome gift.
I'm hoping that that's actually just I'm hoping that's a natural rock formation and not that there's more cracking ground ahead of us. I don't think Eyvind would be in the condition to deal with that again. Hollands or not. I think it is though. I know he was the male voice for a couple of the other ones, and Maluka is obviously the female voice. The sight of Geirdr's Godstone in the center of the old wood surprises almost everyone. The Eastway Road surely minimized this Godstone's visitors, allowing lichen and ivies to encase it. Still, the surrounding area appears accommodating, except for the rather new and impassable rift in the ground just beyond the stone, and already your clansmen are sloughing off their packs. You consider what to do. Clear away some ivy and inspect the stone. Known as the god of wise counsel and direction, Geirdr is accredited with all types of discoveries and good decisions. As you pull away large strands of ivy, Aleo reads aloud the tale inscribed. A young man came here 8 times in 8 days, seeking counsel on the matter of a young woman who had pricked his heart. On the 8th of these days, when the young man's voice had become hard with the weight of his unanswered prayers, Geirdr cried aloud, saying to him, "She is not at my stone, fool boy. She lives where you live, and sleeps where you sleep. She cannot love a man who is not there." As you think about the story, you discover a small nook in the stone. Inside is a lock of red hair tied with sewn cloth. Brenna's Lock. The clansmen go about their rituals with the Godstone and are soon ready to move on. But up ahead, others have decided to make camp. You stifle a yawn, but look forward to some rest. Another 5 renown! Yes! And let us actually take a look at this brand of hair. Brenna's Lock. There are those who carry summer with them wherever they go. +1 all talent ranks, +2 will, +1 will on rest. Useful. Must be level promoted rank 8 or up. Do you have an item? You've got Dunder's Hand. Yeah, let's swap that. I want to see how that works with him. Alrighty then, and we do have people that are injured, so we can rest 1 day at least. That, hopefully, won't be a problem. Oh goody. Before you settle down to rest, Eyvind beckons to you. Have you memorized the basic threads of mending yet? I think so. It's hard to find time to practice, though. It feels like someone always needs something. Ah, the mender nods, but watches you silently. Are you going to show me more? Part of weaving is knowing what pattern you're looking to create before you ever begin. Right. So I want to mend a wound like you did with Ivar's arm. The mender smiles. And I want to use your bow to fire an arrow through a line of enemies. Yeah, but that took me years to... Oh, I get it. Well, start small. We'll start... English. We'll start small. I'll show you a pattern so tiny it will feel like you're doing nothing. But it's the foundation of many great woven spells. Eyvind's instructions are easy to follow, but tough to repeat accurately more than twice in a row. You're getting it. You just need to relax, and a violent rumble in the ground silences. His face grows concerned. Juno! He bolts through the shaking woods faster than you imagined he could move. Well, he is technically still a young man. Hello, Schnick. Hello, Schnick.
Aim it. Run.
Oh, crap. Well then. Well then. I've been here before, but not like this. Sekidresta. An ancient tongue. I know the language. How is it you remain alive while inside me? I'm no longer sure I can die. Troublesome. Yeah, you're telling me. That's interesting. You've been hunting me. Such arrogance. I consume what parts of this world I can, but your use of a power that is rightfully mine is no longer tolerable. Hello. A memory enters your mind. You've spoken with this serpent once before. You should not be here, so nothing is yours. False. I am created by a god to become a god. It is you who should no longer be here. A mistake was made, but this is not your time. This is my only time, because of you. Everything shakes violently. Have I become so pathetic I cannot even consume you? Why must you consume me? I know of no other way. Everything I seek is just behind your thin shell of flesh, yet something keeps me from it. And if I keep you from it long enough, would you starve? Bringing gods back to life would be easier. You must have a weakness. And so must you. The others with me will find a way to stop you. The space shudders again. The others! Could they be your end as well? But you can control them all. You blink, and the serpent catches your hesitation. Hello, that was... Oh. So, there is one you cannot control. He would be my salvation. But, another shudder. I feel it too. We are both dying. No satisfaction in mutual destruction. Impatience has undone me. Frustrating to learn a solution too late. The space shakes horribly one last time. The serpent hisses just before a flashing light. A terrible pain breaks through you both. The two of you shriek simultaneously, and your vision dims. I wonder if that's what Juno did that pissed off... Well, I'm wondering if Juno did something. What happened? Hush, Juno. You're safe now. I'll always keep you safe. Did we rip through the side of the snake? Haven, how did you do this? Save your questions. We should get away from here. Yeah, ow, jeez. Why can't you use that in combat? There is now a giant dead serpent. Oh, gosh. Wow. But going back to the thought I was having, I'm wondering if what Juno did somehow stole power from this thing. Uh-oh. Keep running. Keep moving, people. Please keep moving. I think they're moving a little quicker, actually. But yes, I'm wondering if what she had done to be basically excommunicated and then executed by the Menders might have been that. Several humans and a few Varl wander out of the old wood to rejoin. Almost all look dazed, moving by rote rather than purpose. Not much different than you and the scant few left in the caravan. Ivor pulls you aside. This is the weakest I've ever felt, Alette. I've lost so many. I feel the same way. I couldn't do a damn thing to help. You have never seen the Varl like this. We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all the ones missing are dead or just lost. I couldn't tell you if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it. And the way Ivan threw lightning at it. I've never seen anything like that, and I've lived a long damn time. He must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped, then blasted open its side to save her. Pretty brave thing to do. Brave. Stupid. I'm sure everyone here has a different opinion. Yeah, probably. None of them really matter because it happened. We move on like we always do. You both look towards Juno and Ivan. With the little I've learned about spellweaving, I don't think he's an ordinary mender. And a Valka being swallowed by a serpent and cut out with lightning? It sounds like one of Aleo's tales. How did she live through that? I don't know how any of us... He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through it. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. Wait, how many people did I lose? I'll have to go back and check how many clansmen I had. I thought I had like 400. But geez, that does suck if I just lost half my people. When Juno stands from the cart carrying her, clansmen recall old prayers or pull their children behind them. She takes in their frightened stares with grace, but beckons to Ivan to join her away from the caravan. She looks tired now. The two menders are given privacy, but out of fear more than respect. Ivar shakes his horned head. I'm not sure where all this is heading, but these clansmen, what's left of them, aren't doing so good. Speak to the bigger families, try to calm them. While you're doing that, Ivar says, I'll see what I can find out from the menders. You find a few family leaders and do your best to assure them that things will calm down. Waterfalls, smashed towns, Horseborn, and giant snakes, one father says. You got no clue what's coming. Others shout their agreement, but he calls for them to be quiet. Neither do any of us, and that's the truth. So we stick to your banner. The others lose the fight in their eyes and nod. Well, yeah, there's not a whole lot that can be done, guys. I hate to tell you this. Fiskevik? Looks like a... Hold on.
There are signs of recent fighting all around Fiskevik.
Hey, I had
But it might provide a meeting ground for all who scattered when the serpent struck.
Okay. Whoa, okay, why'd we go this far south? I thought we were trying to get to Arberang, so are we trying to... Huh. Are we planning on taking boats? Because that's the only thing I can think of that would take us this far this way. Pardon? Next question is, how long do we wait for those that were scattered? And morale is low. Please don't get into a fight right off the bat. Days have passed since Ivan pulled Juno from the serpent. Though the menders are mostly back to their normal selves, the clansmen continue to keep their distance. I'm worried about all the people we're missing. Scattering like that in the old wood. I feel guilty. You can't prepare for a giant snake busting up your camp. But these people depend on me. I gave them my oath we would get to Arberang. Then keep going. From the moment you left Skogir, you knew everyone wouldn't make it, but the rest of you can. Besides, what else can you do? You'll stay alive, and as long as you do, these people are going to follow you. You keep saying you instead of we. Are you trying to tell me something? The giant Varl sighs. Juno and Ivan. They want me to join them. What? Join them where? They haven't filled me in on most of the plans, but they said I'm needed, and that they're leaving the caravan. All three of you? All three of us. Why would you do this to me? Why now? Look what's left of this caravan. I've seen who is left. A bunch of humans in Varl who depend on you and Hakon, not me. But I've never But I would have never made it this far without you. Then I've done my job. This isn't easy, but don't make it harder than it has to be. Before you can respond, Juno and Ivan arrive. Her hollow appearance catches you off guard. Ivor told you of our plans? What he could. What's this all about? We are no longer good for the caravan. Our presence not only scares the clansmen, but puts them in real danger. Beyond that, the serpent's attack has clarified our need to move quickly, something we cannot do with all of you. But this caravan needs all three of you. I need you to help get these people to Arberang. That's not entirely true. We've been working on something Juno learned about at Gjerdra's Godstone. That's right. Lend me your map. Confused, you hand your map to the Volca. She and Ivan hold it at corners while tracing patterns with spear and staff. The map glows faintly, and loose threads from her cloak and his tunic snake through the aged material. The image pulses. It looks alive. Hello. Was ist das? Was ist das? Oh, my map looks different. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's what Bolverk was seeing. Oh my. Sigerholm, it's come that far south already. It's... wow, that's coming from over in this area. Jeez. And it won't even let me show any of the places that are now under that. Yeah, they went through the mountains at Bindal. They're right in here. I kind of feel bad for them. Oof. And where everything began in the first game, and... Skogir. Jeez. I don't know what to think of that. The gods may be dead, but a few of their secrets remain. I have spoken about a darkness enshrouding the land, and now you bear witness to it on your map. The sky will soon reflect the truth shown here. Even the chasms opening across the land are displayed, but your path to Aberang is clear. Speed will be your ally now. With so few, you should be able to outpace whatever comes your way. I still don't understand why you need Ivor. There are so few of us because of you two. Is this all I need? I hear the concern in your voice, the doubt and fear, but you are more prepared than you know. Agreed. I've got more faith in your success than our own. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Or me? Ivan gives you both a weak smile and shrugs. Ivan's words are true, but we must succeed. All of us. What will assault you in Aberang will require every bit of your wits and strength to survive. And even then, you will perish if we do not succeed. How will I know if you succeed? You will know, because you'll still be alive. You must get to the capital. You must stay alive. No matter what occurs, hold out as long as you can. Hold on until the darkness breaks. Silence follows her words. What? You keep saying a darkness, but what is it? Juno stares at you. Your concern about the darkness starts to fade until Ivan touches her shoulder. The darkness is a mistake. A part of this world never meant for you or us or anyone alive today. Then why is it here? Because Ivan, that's enough. The Volca looks at you, and for a moment her hard-eye expression cracks. We're trying to do what we have to. You notice her spear moving ever so slightly before your mind moves to other things. You mind-controlling... What can I expect in Aberang? I wish I could promise you nothing but safety, but Aberang will be the refuge for so many. Clans will vie for power the way they always do, and even in the face of destruction. Remember, you are a Sunda Slayer. Your reputation will help you a great deal. That doesn't really put me at ease. Just use what you've learned on this journey to keep the others alive. Prepare to leave. I should get the clan ready to head up the coast west to Aberang. If you were anyone else, I'd stick around to help. But there's no one alive better suited to take care of these folk. You look at the giant Varl, who has been with you through so much. Till we see each other again, then? In some form or another, I imagine. The two of you smile. Before I go, I think it's time you became Alette again. Your hood might still serve you in a fight, but otherwise, pull it down. These people deserve to look their leader in the eye. Thank you, Ivor. You're probably right. Alette, I'm so proud of you. There are hidden patterns on your bow which will only become clear with practice. Take care. You as well, Ivan. Ivor and Ivan find a small fishing skiff. The once clear water of Fiska Bay is turning green and foul as the Varl haul the vessel toward the receding tide. I'm sorry for the hardship that has become your life. Though it probably means little to hear from me, you've done great work in making it this far. Continue to push hard for the capital. With luck, My small force will face and defeat the darkness before it reaches you. I hope our efforts will not be in vain. Then I hope luck is with you as well. Take care, Ivor. The Volca gives you a small smile before following the other two. You turn to the caravan. Everyone on your feet! We're pushing to Abaran. So it's something Ivan did. Huh. I wonder. The fetters will burst. Chapter 13. My map looks so weird now. Oh wow, they were further south than I thought. Dang, that was a good path actually. A ways from the woodcutter camp, where you found the rest of the ravens, Volca joins you as you stare into the woods. Don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, but knowing the Shield Maiden won't let it drop. I keep seeing Dredge in different ways. We're eating together, then they're gone. Once I was teaching them to fight and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me. Volca watches you, listening closely. In the dreams, I feel old, ancient, strong. But then the Dredge disappear and I feel... what? Sad. Like an emptiness. Loneliness? Well, I happen to know all about loneliness amongst company. When you don't laugh, she just shrugs it off. It's just strange that you're feeling kinship towards Dredge. Have you tried talking to that stone singer we picked up? That would just get the faint Volca involved. Zephyr will get involved regardless. If the map's right, we'll hit Old Ford and be at the Volca Tower in Manahar soon. She'll have plenty to say there, and besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us up? Juno or whoever mentioned it. She also said the Dredge would be running from that darkness too, but I don't see them. You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Volca and you both scan the trees. There. You point to an archer loosing her arrow and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Wow, jeez. Why are people so dumb to attack the big, burly guy with double axes? Ooh. Oh, that just makes me... oh, they're foreigners. But that just makes me feel sad. That's Rook's model. He's got the nail and bolt kill us, Spearman. Goody. Wait, I killed you. I killed you. Or is that just a similar model? They won't live to learn their mistake. Yeah, no, they won't. Yeah, just one. Because you can then come up and go stab it. Shake. Ah, damn, I forgot about that. That got him. Beat on. Hit deflected. Bring him down. I'll stab you right back. You want to pull that crap with me? I will just stab you. What was it? Counterattacks plus lowers the armor and causes fear to adjacent enemies. Calling the weak. Kill him. Run in fear. I have a guess where that arrow is going. Okay, it didn't hit there. Cool. And he's going to come up. The less spaces I risk that arrow coming down on. Yep, okay, good. Stabba. And you're going to come up and grab a shake. Back in here. And boom. Luckily, they were all weak foes, so... One of the attackers is trying to hold together a wound across his stomach. He whimpers as you approach. Who sent you, you growl?
We escaped. They left for Aberang. Left us in Galar. Prisoners. No food. We were starving.
You end his life quickly before returning to camp with Folka. I can't say that I disagree. You did attack us. Alrighty. Well, since I am now past my 30-minute mark, I'm going to end today's here. So, in quick recap, we made it out of the old wood to Fisk Bay, I think it was. And then Ivor departed with Juno and Ivan to attempt to do something to halt the darkness. I have no idea what that is. I'm kind of scared for that. We know that when the serpent attempted to eat Juno, that she saw Bolverk. And we know the darkness is encroaching very quickly. I'm betting all of this is going to come to a head over at Arbarang. Or, I don't know, I saw a few things that might be spoiler. So I will not mention them here, but I have a feeling that we might be getting into a fight that I don't want. But, anyhow, that is for another time.